Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for October 30th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. Starting in box 1, as always, we have this 3. It has a buddy here. That places a 3 right there. Any follow-ups? Not that I see. We also have 2 4s. This 4 looks in. Putting a 4 in one of these. Oh, actually, this 4 looks in as well. Almost missed that. Red marks would have saved us, but I prefer not to use the red marks if I don't have to. For stuff like that. All right. You got to keep your scanning good. I guess I should explain. I use the red marks so that I don't waste your time. I solved Sudoku for years without the red mark feature existing in Sudoku Pad. But I turned it on for my walkthroughs because the last thing I need is for me to just be missing, hey, the reason I'm stuck is because there's a given 1 in this row that I completely missed, right? So the really, really obvious stuff, and also it makes the end faster where it's just like single, 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 single. So anyway, that's why I have red marks on. Figure I haven't answered that question in a long time. These 4s look in, that places the 4 here. These 4s, can we finish the 4s? We just did finish the 4s. Okay. For those who don't know, there is a Sudoku Pad option to gray out the numbers once you've placed all 9 of them. It's very handy. Okay, well that's it for 4s. Let's I don't think there's more with 3s to do. Let's look at this next box here. So 3, 5, 8, 9. We do have 2 5s. It's a 5 in one of these two. The thing I just glanced down for is if this couldn't be a 5, we'd be really nice because we'd be claiming this box. But unfortunately, this could be the 5, so we can't say that. 4, 5, 8, and 9. We have a bunch of 9s. Let's see. Okay, so the 9 joins the 5, but it also does what I wanted the 5 to do. So let's do one thing at a time. We have found a hidden 5-9 pair because these corner marks are telling us one of these 2 cells needs to be 5 and one of them needs to be 9. That means one is 5 and the other is 9, leaving no room for anything else. So we'll follow up on this in a second, but the way we follow up is we think, what did we just eliminate from these cells? For example, the 1 and the 2 used to be able to be in some of these cells, and now it can't be. But first, I don't want to forget, we have learned that these aren't 9, and also this isn't 9. Also, this isn't 9. So where does 9 go in the column? Well, in the 2 I don't have highlighted, these 2. So 9 goes in one of these 2 in the column, and because they share the box, it's also the 9 for this box, and it's called claiming. Column 1 claims the 9 from box 4. So that means we can't place any more 9s in the box. It's going to be here or here in order for the column to have it. Okay. Let's come back up to here. Let's see, does this do anything? So we removed 9 from these 3 cells, basically. This 9 already had looked in. But I'm not seeing like an immediate effect of doing that. Am I? No, not really. Okay. Let's follow up here. So 1 was removed. This 1 looks in. These can't be 1 anymore. So 1 ends up in one of these 2 cells. Well, not both. One of these 2. In fact, why don't we just look at this whole row? We need a 1, 2, 6, 7. Now, one thing we learned is actually the 1's placed in this box. So let's do that first. These 1's point in, this 1 looks in, these 2 1's look up. So we're going to place this 1, and now we can see it was 1, 2, 6, 7. So this can't be 1, 2, so it's 6, 7. This is 1, can't be 2 or 6, so it's 1, 7. This is 1, 2, 6, because it can't be 7. And this can't be 1, so it's 2, 6, 7. All right. So we got the 1. 2 was removed. So these can't be 2, but that's not good enough. 3, 4, 5. The 6 was removed. We don't know a whole lot about 6 either. The 2 and the 6 are doing the same thing, though. 2 and 6 are here. If we had one more digit that did that, that would be very clean. 7 was removed. And 8 was removed. Let's see. We don't know much about 7. Or 8. 8, though. This 8 looks in, this 8 looks up, and this can't be 8 anymore. So 8 ends up in one of these 2. That points in with this 8. This 8 looks up, placing 8 in this box. Very nice. That means this is 2, 6, 7. This is 2, 6, 7 for the row, and this can't be 2, 6, so this is 7, 8. Ooh. This can't be 7, so this is 2, 6, 8. All right. We kind of got marked up now. We'll mark up this box, which is down to 3 digits, the 2, 6, and 7. Sounds familiar. That's not a 7. So yeah, we got the 2, 6, 7 triple here, and something going on here. All right, lots of 2, 6, 7s. 6, 7. Let's move on to the next band here. So we have 2 and 4. So these two twos look in, putting a 2 in one of these two. I'm looking at this 1 looking in, but it doesn't do anything. All right. I think that's all we get out of that. 1, 2, 4, and 9. I don't really have to pay attention to 4s. 1. Okay, so this 4, no, the 4 is already placed, but sorry, 4 is in every box. This 9 looks in. This 9 looks down. It puts a 9 in one of these two. That points down along with this 9. This 9 looks in, putting a 9 in one of these two. The scanning technique I used to find that was looking at this 4, 8. And because they share a column, I'm looking for, in this row outside the box, anything that's not placed yet. So the 2 and the 9 are not placed yet. And then we just need to find a buddy here for the 2 or the 9. We find the 9, and then that's guaranteed to give us this pointing, or it might even place the digit. It's going to be in 1 or 2 places in the box. All right. So we learned that these aren't 9, for what it's worth. So we got some claiming 9s going on in here and here. That's fun. Is there anything else to do here? We do have 2 8s here. This 8 looks in, placing this 8. All right, these 8s look in. Looks like I didn't follow up on 8s properly. How are we doing on 8s? Okay, I don't think there's anything else to do with 8s. Anything else in this band? I don't think so. Last band, 6, 7, and 8. So the 6 looks in here, puts a 6 in one of these two. That's going to point in here with this 6, putting a 6 in one of these two. So now where's 6 in this column? It has to be in this box here, because this is filled. So 6 is one of these. And that is going to eliminate 6 from all of these. It claims the 6 from the box. So these can't be 6 anymore, which may or may not be interesting. I'll have to keep it in mind. What else can I do? So that was the 6, the 7, and the 8. We do have 2 7s. So 7's on one of these two. All right. Anything else going on with this box? I don't think so. This box here, we know this is a filled box row. I think we already found them, but we want to look here for any digits that aren't placed yet. So none of the empties. 1 is already placed. 7's already placed. So we have 4, 6, and 8. Oh, 4 is already placed. So we have the 6s marked and the 8s marked, and they did nice stuff. All right. I think, I do have the 2 1s. It's a 1 in one of these two. So we know that's not a 1. That doesn't help me. 1, 7, 9. And then 1, 4, 8 here. Okay. This row is down to 4 digits. So we need a 2, 3, 6. What did I miss? 2, 3, 5, 6. We know the 6 can't be here. So these are from 2, 3, 5. And this 2 C's down and this 3 C's down. 2, 3, 5, 6. I think these can be any of 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm going to look at this whole box. We need a 1, 2, 3, 5, 9. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 5, 9. Nope. Does not help me. Okay. So we're going to look a little bit more carefully at stuff here. We're going to start by going row by row. I'm going to make sure I didn't miss any pairs or triples. I'm also going to see if the row looks worth penciling. Usually if it's got 4 or fewer options in it. I don't think I'm going to find anything in the rows, but I'm going to take a quick look anyway. And then we'll do the same thing for the columns. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much opportunity with rows. We already looked at this. This is 2, 3, 5, 6. There's no restriction. Okay. So now I'm going to look at columns. I'm going to look for the same thing. This is such a suspicious column because they're all bi values so far. but I don't think that holds. This column is just down to 4. Let's take a look. We need a 2, 3, 5, 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. We know these aren't 2, so these are 3, 5, 6. This can't be 6. This is 2, 3, 5. Does that do anything for me? Doesn't seem like it. This column's also down to 4. We need a 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 5, 7, 8. Oh, it's not a 7. Oh, 7's here. So this is 5, 6, 8. Oh, this can't be 8. Okay. 5, 6, and 5, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm going to look at this column as well, even though it's down to 5. We need a 2, 3, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. These can't be 2, so this is 3, 6, 7. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. These can't be 7, so this is... And that can be... Okay, so I'm going to write out 2, 3, 6, 8, and that can't be 6, that can't be 8. So 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 8. What is going on here? I don't know. 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Do I look at this column? No, it's down to 6. This is down to 5. I want to look at this column and this column, actually. So let's just take a look. Here we need a 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm really not seeing anything to do for there. What about this column? We need a 1, 2, 6, 7, 9. 1, 2, 6, 7, 9. This can't be 2 or 9. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 9. So 1, 6, 7. This can't be 7. 2. This can't be 1 or 7. So this is 2, 6, 9. This is 2, 7, 9, because it can't be 1 or 6. Okay. Well, I mean, I found some restricted cells, but they don't seem to do much. Oh, we have claiming 6s here. The plane claiming 6, so this can't be a 6. Let me make sure. Okay, so this is going to be in my next pass anyway. Maybe after I do... I think I already thought about this, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 5, 9. So this is 2, 3, 5, 9. 1, 2, 3, 5, 9. 1, 3, 5, 9. Okay, yeah. So my next pass is going box by box and just making sure my corner marks are respected, because as you can see, it's really easy to miss it. So we have the 8s and we have the 1s. I'm not seeing anything with that. We have the 9s here, so none of these are 9. These aren't 9. I would like to know how that helps me. Removing 9. Maybe I should look at this cell. That can't be 9. So it's not 1, 2. It could be 3. It's not 4. It could be 5. It's not 6. It could be 7, 8. So it's still down to 3, 5, 7, 8. Even with all that. I'm noticing we have a 3, 5 here and a 7, 8 here. So maybe what we want to think about is what are the other digits besides 3, 5, 7, 8? It's going to be the 1. So the 1 and the 9. Is there anything special about 1, 9 here? Not really. Okay. Well, no luck then. That was the 9s. We have the 2s, we have the 6s, and the 9s here. So we also have claiming 9s here. Oh, wait, why the 9? Hold on, where are the 9s? Here. These aren't 9. Yes, I missed it. I missed the 6 and the 9 in this box. Okay. Well, if these aren't 9s, well, that's quite nice. This is a naked 2, and this is a naked 7 then. So that's not 7. That's not 2. That's not 7. I had the corner marks and everything. I just didn't follow them. 2 is there. That means the 2 is one of these two, for what it's worth. Okay. So where's 2 in this row? It's in one of these two. More claiming, so this can't be a 2. This puzzle has a lot of claiming in it. All right, what can I do? This is just 1, 6, 9. This is a triple now. So this is also a triple. 1, 2, we need a 3, 5, and 7. 3, 5, 6, 7 with a 1. What about 8 in this row? Yes. So this 8 sees here, this 8 sees here, this 8 sees here. So 8 in the row is placed. And that does place 8 in this box as well. All right. Now this should be pencilable. Let's just look at the whole column. We need a, is the whole column, no, there's 5 left. There must be something easier to look at. This, 3, 5, 6, 7, this isn't a 7, so this is 3, 5, 6. This whole box, 3, 5, 6, 9. So this is 3, 5, 6, and these are 3, 5, 9. Jeez, it's getting cluttered. What's like our low-hanging fruit here? This column is down to 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's all of them. This is all of them. Surely I got something that's helpful. I got this 2, I think. What else did I get? I got this 7 and this 2. Yes. Okay. So the 2 looks into this box. Remember, this is a filled box row. So 2's in one of these 2, and that's going to point in with this 2. This 2 looks down. That places 2 in this box. This is the only place for 2. That gives us the 6, and this is the only place for 2 in the box now. We get the 1 and the 7. We get our 7 here and our 6, 2, 7 here, giving us 6 and 2. Wow, that was huge. Okay. That places the 6 here. We get the 5 and 6 here. We get the 8, 3, and 2. We get our 3 here. All right, 5, 3, and 7. That's our 6 and 5. That's not a 6. Clear those away. This is 5 or 9. It is. This is 1. Oh. 1, 3, 9. Okay. Surely there's something easy to look at. Yeah, like the pair here. We need a 7, 8. This 8 tells us the order. That's 7, that's 8. All right. This is 1 or 6. Not resolved. This row we need 1, 7, 9. This 7 looks in. So this is where the 7 goes. And this sees 1. So that's 9, that's 1. That's 6 and 9. We get the 1 here and the 1 here. All right. 3 digits left in here. What's this column need? It needs a 5. 5, 9 pair, actually. It gets us the 3 and the 5 and the 9 and the 5 and the 9. That gives us 5, 3, and 9. This is our 6 and 3, and we're done. All right, that was quite a lot of claiming. If only I had, when I penciled this column, if only I had paid attention to what I had corner marked in here, I would have had an easier time. But I did do my systematic check to make sure I was respecting my corner marks, which is something I do when I'm stuck. As you can see, there's a reason I have that in there, because it is easy to miss. All right, well, let me know how you did. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.